excited or exciting, so I'll leave that to the audience to decide. We are very excited actually. We are very excited because we are growing very fast. While the economy has been slow, but the mobile phone segment has been growing at 30-35% value, and I think a large part of it is attributed to the smartphone growth. So we'll sell about 100 million smartphones this year, which is a very valuable real estate available to us. But look at the flip side. You see, there is a backlash today when we are talking about solutions for enhancing the digital economy. The lower end smartphones are not satisfying anybody. And there's a big backlash. People are going back to feature phones because in our quest to bring costs down, I'm looking at the bottom of the pyramid smartphones. We are, even doing away with connectors, so the display is stuck with glue. So when it breaks, I'm giving you a very micro analysis of what's happening on the ground. So because usage is rough, we drop the phone and the display breaks. So now a phone which doesn't have a good connector, a smartphone, you have to, when you pull that touch panel out, the PCB is also pulled out. So your phone is gone. Now imagine somebody who's invested 3,500-4,000 rupees on a phone like that. I mean, he's shattered. So this example I'm giving because we have to find a solution to this. What is the solution? Is it very stringent standards, hardware standards? Is it time to do that? What do we look at display, which is the key element, and the battery life, right? Do we have any solutions? Are people going to accept fatter phones? Because everybody is looking at slimmer phones, and there is a contradiction because you need more power now. So by 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, your battery is dead. So we have to find certain solutions for that, which are robust and which are across segments. You see, across towers, across the operators, across electric vehicles. So the electrochemistry of battery life, we have to find a new solution for that. And that requires some, path-breaking research. Local languages, I think very, very appropriate. Is it time now to come up with a solution that we will mandate local languages and you will not be allowed to sell phones without certain number of local languages? So if you are selling phones in Bengal, it is mandatory to have Bengali and so on. So I think that the jury on that should also be out now. That is it time to do that? Our national standards should include local languages and there should be a mandate for that. And fortunately, this mandate will not be extremely disruptive because you see, as we are moving to smartphone, fully smartphone populated telecom industry, on the display, because you don't have an organic keypad, it is possible to do that. The Prime Minister spoke about design, in his Digital India speech, and I think he meant product design, he meant design of applications and so on. So I'll end with an example which is very non-elitist, right? It is absolutely a rural solution which we are talking about. 50 years back in Punjab, there was a big move to develop backyard poultry. Right? So everybody was encouraged to have 5, 6, 10 hens and so on. Now, you will be startled to know that the consumption of eggs in India is about 15 per head. So which means that we consume about 18 billion eggs in all. So it's as low as that. Now, through this digital economy, can we see that in say next 2 years, can we increase the consumption of eggs through development of backyard poultry, right? And what are the enablers for that? What will be, is it only self-consumption? So somebody needs to put his head down, the various institutions, and it has to be an integrated approach, that how can we develop the backyard poultry industry in India? Because this will be power added, this will be incremental, protein to consumers, and it may also add to the economy gradually. So I think we need to think of such examples of the bottom of the pyramid population when we are talking about the digital economy, because there are enough people working on the elitist things like, grocery, e-commerce in the this thing. But the government, I think, needs to deeply focus on that, and industry leaders also need